This one is called Override. It's like when you sent a text and no one replied. So I had to write. No hands were feeding me, and so I had to bite. See, this philosophizing gent whose office size is immense resents the common belief, so his office lies in his head. Ostracizing the fence, but been traumatized by his sense. Swear this guy can pick a fight with a pocket knife and a wrench. But to uncover snakes, you know it only takes a take or two to see those who wait for you to make your move, to shout this for their head. No sharing with the shape of you, like those who forsake the sake of the many for the sake of few. But this is how I do it. I'm not trying to pretend. I don't go different places with 5 different friends. I'm not one of those who lies that he lies in the trench, up with things on the rise, then he dies with the trends. Talk about barricades and how you're climbing the fence, cause you say that you rap, but your rhyming depends. When it comes to accolades, look, I'm kind of incensed, cause you say that you have, but in the eyes of your friends, looking for notoriety living, you own a diary, talking about you admire the villain. You are entirely the type to tire me, I'm not kidding. Looking for any acceptance that the society's given. But some things make me sick with psychosis. This kid that I'd known since had just been diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. How do I approach this? See the symptoms of this sickness, I'm so pissed. I know what hope is. Trying to instill hope with this diagnosis. So I tell scriptures and rhythmic type proses. When I paint my pictures, I'm sick with my poses. When people trying to get rich quick, I notice I'm still trying to cope with this cryptic I process. Damn. I'm still trying to cope with this cryptic I process, but I never lose focus. I know what my goal is. I don't want to end up at 30 and goalless. Used to want to score on goalies. Opponents were trying to tackle me and this was my onus. But I found homage while flowing on poems. Football was great. I would live for those moments. Football was great. I would kill for those moments. But now what I know is this is where my home is. If they didn't see my IG photo, would they picture me? They only know my name because of my lyrical wizardry. Envisage me, really with your imagery. See me barely sleeping because I'm chasing what is a dream. But if they didn't know me, bet you did your research. I really do this, literally. Eventually, you'd have heard of me individually, because everybody likes to judge like judiciary, but I will bask in the path I chose. I pass my goals. I rap with the park wide closed. I don't care if the grass on the far side glows, and fast I know the slope where the fast die slow. Yeah, see, it was deep like my ambiance was. I was thinking if I sleep, I would find the answers. Life is a creep, it can get behind and get beyond us, and acting to its accord will only get me Hondas. Let's be honest, ambitious isn't what everyone is. Some people settle for less, some people get beyond it. Some people settle for less, some people get Rihanna's. It's like those who rap, who graft, and those who get the honors. But love like the PGA Tour can be so hectic. My girl, I would go GTA 4 like Nico Bellic. I need no edits to tell it or it won't be poetic. But please, no headaches, cause to fly away I need propellers. And she asked me what I see, I tell her beauty. But I know be gentleman at all, I'm fella cootie. Kiss her on her gentle arm, tell his life like a movie. Like him when my pen is warm, what music developed from? She said what invented form, so I tell her Fuji. What you know is Afrobeats today. It's like when you have beads but they're not actually to pray. See, I know his music as a purpose was different for different persons. But wait, who am I actually to say? Damn, sorry I'm waffling. It's what I do when I'm feeling confident, when I'm not feeling awfully incompetent, because we can both look out, but see my vision will be off a lens. But please don't hurt my feelings, tell you what I feel in confidence. So let me breathe tonight. I've seen greed and I've seen polite, but you see it all when you're open-eyed. And that's what made my system override. JYellowL.